So today's lesson is going to be how can we take data from a lab to determine the formula of a hydrate. So looking at this, we have in a lab, it is determined a hydrate is 5.55 grams of lithium chloride and 9.45 grams of water. So step one, we are going to use our empirical formula calculations, but we're going to do it with the parts. So lithium chloride as the part and water as the part, because we know that a hydrate is an ionic compound with some amount of water being surrounded, wherein is the moles of water. So essentially what we're trying to determine here is the value of N. So we have two compound pieces, the lithium chloride and the water, so we're going to keep them as a unit. So lithium chloride has 5.55 grams. And to do an empirical formula, we are going to convert our mass into the mole, where 1 mole is the mass of lithium chloride from the periodic table. So when you add up 1 lithium and 1 chlorine, you get a mass of 42.391 grams. So I have 0.1309 moles of lithium chloride. And we're going to do the same thing with water. We're going to convert 9.45 grams of water into moles, where 1 mole is the mass of water from the periodic table. So 2 hydrogens plus 1 oxygen has a mass of 18.02 grams. So when we plug this in, we get 0.5244. Now, when we do an empirical formula, we divide everything by the smallest number of moles. So my smallest number of moles out of these two options is 0.1309. So everything is going to be divided by 0.1309. All right, so that means, what do I have? I have 1 lithium chloride, LiCl, and I have 4 waters. So there is my hydrate, 4 waters surrounding the lithium chloride. And to name this hydrate, we would name it lithium chloride. And that's going to be tetrahydrate. So this example pretty much takes everything we've done and combines it into a single problem. So if at any point during this video I did something that was somewhat confusing to you, then you need to go rewatch videos. Where did this value come from? That would be the molar mass video. This process right here that I did at the top with the division, that's my empirical molecular formula video. This process down here, this is my naming hydrate video. So you have several videos you can go watch to kind of review, if you need to, the different pieces within this problem. Now, let's do a couple of vocabulary terms here because we are going to see these. All right, if I was to take lithium chloride and I was to heat it up, this water would leave, because when I heat this water, it's going to become gaseous water and leave. And I would end up with just the LiCl. We call that an anhydrous salt. So if I have an anhydrous salt, that is a piece of the compound where the water has been removed. So it is just the salt. There is no water remaining. So in some of our practice problems, you're going to see the word anhydrous salt. And again, all we're saying here is this: the actual salt piece, that ionic part, the water, has been removed.